everybody, Dogbird here, back again playing in DD3. I have actually gotten my Secret Avengers up to level 75. I want to preface this video though, because my Captain Sam's a bit bigger than most people's Captain Sam's would be, especially a newer player. This is on my main account. I do spend money on this account. I am a whale on this account. And as you can see, my Captain Sam is 5'5". Mostly getting ready for Omega Red. Gonna need him at 5. I actually bought the strike pass for him. Really glad I got him up to over 5 stars, and he's done. I don't have to worry about him. Anyway, you can see he is still level 75 though, gear tier 14. I did put blue ISO level 1 on him. I do use him in the Doom raids. He's incredibly useful there. He does have all T4s on all his abilities. To be honest with you, you don't need the basic. That's kind of one of the ones I regret. The other three, yes. So. Here's my Sharon Carter. I have no T4s on her. I still think that the special could be quite useful as a T4. Just because you are getting that ability block to primary target for 2 turns. I think that is quite useful. She is 5 gold for red. Definitely not unreasonable for a person to have if you are especially around for her event. Gear tier 14 though, level 75. And then the one I just got up, Maria Hill. I did everything but her basic with T4. She does kind of need them. It does help her out a lot. I still only have her at green ISO level 5 healer. As you can see, she's only 3 stars, but I do have 5 red. Once I eventually get those stars, once she becomes farmable, hopefully I'll get her up to 5 stars in time for Omega Red. So those were the first 3 people on this team, and I thought I was just going to try to piece together a couple of my Gear 15 level 80s with them, see how they did. Mostly to see how Maria Hill does, because we know Sharon Carter is quite good. We know, of course, Captain Sam is quite good. But in looking through that, when I was looking over the roster and select screen, as you're going to see in the video, I actually ended up bringing 2 other characters who are a bit lower, who are still Gear Tier 14. The first one being Iceman. Now, I do have a 6'6" Iceman, but you can see he is still Gear Tier 14, level 75. I do have blue ISO 1 on him. Again, I use him in the Doom raids. I had to get him up to that. Eventually, I want to go to Doom 2, so he needed ISO level 1. Do have the 2 T4s on him. His passive, which is really, really good because once an enemy is slowed, they reduce their armor by 10%, and they also put out 10% less damage. This is on top of like an offense down or something like that. In theory, the armor stuff should make it so that they take a little bit more damage. In theory. And I did the ultimate as well. So he got more max barrier, and since you're hitting a whole bunch of targets, you're getting 60% to times however many targets you're hitting. And in Dark Dimensions, that could be up to 10. I didn't bother with the special or the basic. You hardly ever use the special except to try to stun somebody. And last but not least, the only level 76 I brought onto the team, Kitty Pryde. Believe it or not, I brought Kitty Pryde in for this. Like I said, this was originally just something I was just playing around with. I thought I was going to be backing out and then putting together the real team. But this is only the first 2 global nodes, Node 5 and Node 6. I do, again, run Kitty in the Doom raid, so she's back up at blue ISO 1 healer, which actually does make a difference for this. Since that little bit extra healing was just enough. I think she's a little bit underrated. She got a bad reputation. With her dragon, she is applying offense down to the entire enemy squad. She can put Disrupt out there. When she gets low on health, she hides herself. The only T4 I have in her is in the passive. She gets the stealth for 2 turns, a little bit extra healing, and she can always apply evade if Jubilee's there. But in this case, it doesn't make a difference. But I usually use the full team, so that's why I have that on her. Okay, so now that we have gone over the whole team, you can see the power levels. I forgot to mention, Kitty is 5 red, 6 gold. So these are, fairly long characters I've developed. But now, you're going to see in this video, I do start the video a little late in Node 5 because I got quite honestly shocked. I was expecting to back out. I was expecting to have lost everybody, but I'm like, and I started recording, and it was amazing. Having said this, even though you're gonna watch the first 2 nodes of Global DD3 get beaten by this team, please don't do it. Unless you, I mean, if you have, I mean, you're gonna have to probably eventually build the Astonishing X-Men anyway, including Kitty and Iceman anyway, for Doom, because with Doom 1.1 you really need the full team, and you're probably gonna build the Secret Avengers as well. So technically, you could do this if you're a new player. I would not recommend it, but this is more just for fun, shits and giggles. So everybody enjoy, and until next time, until we meet again. Goodbye.